This is a general reading for Libra for the month of February. So if Libra is your sun or moon rising or Venus, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. You might notice that the background looks a little bit different this time. I'm on my move back to the USA. So we are now staying outside of Lisbon. And tomorrow I'll get on the plane with Nina and Milo going back to Vegas. Now, Nina's not been in Vegas. Nina is a Portuguese dog, but Milo is a Vegas dog who came with me 3 years ago. Milo is the remaining dog of the 6 dogs that I brought because I always adopt old dogs. And so Milo is the remaining of the 6, and Nina will be going back. So here we are. I'm doing the readings at a hotel. Tomorrow we get on the plane, so we have to be at the Lisbon airport at 6. Get on the plane at 10 because I have the dogs. I have to, I have the CDC forms and have to go through the protocol at the airport. And next month, well, I'm going to be consistently now that I'm moving, because the month of January, it was getting the preparation of moving, selling the house, packing everything up to take, because I have 6 bags. That's everything I'm taking back from my living in Portugal. And I'll be back in Las Vegas doing my readings there, building the channel. It'll be so much easier for me to be in the States and with the channel, because I'll be able to monetize. I'll be able to do some streaming, some things for subscribers. I'm thinking about doing some, for the subscribers, the mini readings, live streaming. And I'm also, at that point, I'm going to be doing the weekly energy collective of raising the energy of the planet. As we're here to raise the energy, to hold that energy for the planet, for the universe, to make a difference. And it is through that we are going to, and we start with ourselves and locally, and then move on to the universe. So that's something I'm going to be doing. Now, for this month, if you're interested in subscribing, it costs nothing. Comments are appreciated, and if you like the video, thumbs up. I'm not going to be offering any complimentary readings at this time. There's going to be some changes. I'm evolving, and it will be enhancing. Also, I got some new oracle cards that I'm going to be using today. One of them is the Career and Life Oracle, and the Angel Answers. For the reading today, I'm using the Morgan Greer, and I have Nina here and Milo, and we are in Portugal, and there will be the last reading that I will do for Libra in Portugal. So thank you so much. I appreciate all of your support. If you're not a subscriber, it's free. Please consider subscribing. And let's see what we have coming up in the month of February for our wonderful Libra. The first card we have is the Empress, crossed over by the Hierophant. At the base of it is the Queen of Swords. She's cutting through to the truth of the matter. That's what immediately it says, cutting through, standing firm, knowing what she wants, cutting through to the truth of the matter. Okay, so there has been, in the situation for someone that there's a lot of, they want to say foo-foo, a lot of, hidden things underneath, hidden by something that is deceptive. Sort of like, what I see is like if you have a cake that isn't very good, but you put layers and layers of frosting on it to hide it. Well, it's almost like that. And then with the knife, you cut away and you get down to the core of what the issue is, ignoring all of the extraneous things that are trying to distract you from the truth of a situation. And that's what is the base of it. You get real clarity about something that's been going on in your life, and you're getting rid of all the distraction to get to the core of it. Then we have behind you the Knight of Swords, again cutting through for the truth. So this is all about revealing the truth of a situation in the month of February. What is on your mind is some choices, the Seven of Cups. Ahead of you, Temperance. Don't rush anything. Be patient and don't rush anything. Then we have here, wish come true, happiness. Page of Pentacles, a message about money. Five of Cups, something may not turn out, or it could be from a past thing that is still there. The feelings are there. It can be something new, or it can be a residual from the past. And then the final outcome is, look at that, things are starting to happen quickly. The Eight of Rods. Back into action with the World, which is the World. It's like the end of a cycle. Things are starting to move forward. And it's the ending of a chapter, the ending of a cycle for the new cycle to start. Five of Cups with the Tower. Okay. So it could be with the Tower, it's more than the residual. It's something that's going to happen that can bring things out, or it's a situation that you're going to have to deal with. Page of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles. Ten of Cups with the Page of Swords. I always say the Page of Swords is one of my favorite cards. Then we have Temperance. Three of Cups. Seven of Swords, or Seven of Cups with the Six of Swords, moving forward. Knight of Swords with the Emperor behind you. Queen of Swords, new beginnings, absolutely new beginnings. The World card indicates the end of a chapter, and the Fool indicates the beginning of a chapter. And then we have, you're reading also the Queen of Rods, crossed over by the Five of Swords. That's interesting. The Queen of Rods could indicate, yes, that's what it would go with. The Queen of Rods with the Five of Swords, with the Five of Cups and the Tower. So there's something coming up that's going to be coming up in the month of February related to the Queen of Rods. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the month of February for our wonderful Libra. And remember, Libra, the lesson for the Libra, it's the scales. It's to keep your balance. As things go along, and it's easy to keep your balance when everything's smooth. You don't have challenges, and it's like, it's almost like I see the Walt Disney thing where you're skipping along the way and whistling. Everything's fine. And it's really easy to keep your balance when everything's fine and nothing's going askew. But what's the challenge is to keep your balance and balance everything when things can be like the storm coming along. As we've got dark clouds out here. Or, this is a baseball thing. When someone is throwing a foul ball and it hits you, when you're expecting, a ball that could be a strike, but you get hit with that foul ball, and it hits you, and you weren't expecting it, and it sort of takes you off balance. That's really when it's hard to keep your balance, because it's unexpected and it can hurt. That's when it's the challenge. It's easy when everything's smooth, but when you get hit by that foul, and that's interesting, foul, because that's when it's important to keep your balance in spite of what's going on around you. Okay, so we have the Empress. Your reading's about everything falling into place all throughout your life, all in all aspects of your life. It's the feminine. The Emperor is the masculine, the person that makes the decisions, the ruler, and the Empress is, manifestation of what you want. What do you want in your life? What do you want to manifest? And the Hierophant. Now, the Hierophant can be what you want to manifest with the help of your spiritual team. It could also be what you want to manifest, and it can be government. It can be working for the government or government decisions. And then we also have the Queen of Rods who can be, generally is a person that is open, easy to communicate with. But there's something about the Five of Swords. Now, this can be a work environment, it can be a project, it can be something around you, it could be in the home, it could be a neighborhood, but there's something here that's hidden, cloaked. The Five of Swords. There's something that is not revealing, or maybe you can detect it, but it's a little bit off. So it could be a work environment, it could be a project, it can be a home, and there's some deception going on. So it's important for you to be, yes, and you got the patience card too. It's important for you to be discerning, to have your radar out to detect if there's anything that seems a little bit off. Follow your hunches. Now, why did they say that? Okay, so if you smell something, like you smell a bad fish, there's a bad fish there, generally. So if you're detecting something, know that it's very possible that it's there. Follow your hunches. And it says, be temperate. Don't overreact, but just be on guard so that you can be, to be forewarned is to be forearmed. So that and you'll go, oh, well, that's what it is. Well, I'm going to have to take this path, this direction, this protection, because I see that there's something off. So it's to be forewarned. Then we have at the base of it, the Queen of Swords and the Fool, the beginning of the chapter, and cutting through the truth. This is absolutely, I didn't have that, when I was reading the Queen of Swords and cutting through, because there's the frosting was hiding the bad cake. Okay, and the bad cake could be the Queen of Rods, and the foo-foo frosting is distracting you. And this is cutting through, and there's the beginning of the chapter. So it could be that you're in a situation, and it was the offer, maybe it could be a work environment that they were offering you a good job, and they were offering you all these benefits. Well, it was all frosting, and when you get down to the cake, it was lumpy and didn't have any sugar, and they put, So it's getting through to the truth of it, and then making some wise decisions. Because, and I don't know why they're talking about cake and pink fluffy frosting that's just hiding everything that's really there. Then behind you is the Knight of Swords and the Emperor. The Knight of Swords is action. And in the other deck, it shows him impulsively running to his motorcycle in action, maybe not thinking. But the Emperor can be a person in government, someone making some decisions, and it could be impulsively moving forward. It could be you making an impulsive decision, but that's behind you. Know that, it can be some decisions in government. It can be applying for a government job. It could be government authority making a decision. And then the Knight of Wands, moving swiftly. Could be moving swiftly as a result of a decision from a government authority, for example, or some action by the government that then you are reacting to and acting swiftly. However, you do have the Temperance card ahead, so take your time when you're deciding what you're going to do. Even if it is the Knight of Swords, take your time, because what's on your mind is you have some choices as you leave stormy waters. The cake. As you leave the cake, you have some decisions what direction you're going to go. Here's the Six of Swords moving forward into smoother waters with the Seven of Cups, the choices that you have. What are you going to do? You do have some choices as you move forward into action. So you don't have to be stuck in a situation with some hidden agenda. And that's what it is. You find the hidden agenda, and then you're moving forward. You see that there's the Queen of Rods, and you see that there is the Five of Swords, hidden stuff, and deception, sneakiness. And then you're deciding, well, I'm going to leave there. I now have the discernment. I was able to cut through as the Queen of Swords with my sword getting through the truth. And then I do have the choices moving forward and some choices. Maybe that you don't really know what those choices are, so take your time, because ahead of you, you have the Temperance card. So take your time in what you're going to do, and then there's happy celebration. It could be take your time, and this can be a group project. It can be celebration. It can be good news coming to you. Take your time. Because here's your wish and the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords indicates information that you're going to get either from hearing from somebody, research, insight, because this comes in the other deck with the light bulb. So you have an insight, the aha moment, and there's your wish. You have the aha. I now see the picture and my wish moving forward, because you have the final outcome is the world, which means everything coming together. Ending of this chapter, it's a lesson that you've completed because you get the aha. You see the deception, you see what's going on, and you get real clarity. You take your time, you have the aha moment, and you move forward. Because then we have a message about money and standing firm for what you believe. Here is you learning. Maybe the money isn't coming yet. You get the message, and you're standing firm, establishing your anchor as far as prosperity coming to you. Because here we have that Five of Cups and the Tower. It can be a disagreement. It can be a broken relationship. It could even be the end of it. You know, they say that the 3 cups here and the 2 cups on reserve. But it's like happening. It could be a disagreement. It could be a breakup of a relationship. It can be residual from a breakup. It can be still cleaning it out. Oh, okay, this is, the analogy. After the hurricane, when you have all the debris in the yard, and this could be the debris in the yard, in the tower, and it's still there. It's still coming up. And it's that 5 of Cups, and then there's like stuff that's still coming up. Unexpected stuff that you thought had been resolved, and it's popping up. Like, okay, dealing with it, because it's almost at the end, because there is rapid acceleration and then the end of this chapter, so new things are going to start coming. It's wrapping up whatever this has been, and you have several warning cards, including the 5 of Swords, the Tower, and the 5 of Cups. The 5s are sort of you're right in the midst of a challenge. But the 5 of Cups is the final outcome. That 8 of Rods with the World is the end of this. It's wrapping it up, moving forward. So you have lots of message cards in here about beware, beware. I see the almost like the neon sign, with the, danger, 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 the red flickering neon sign. It's not that bad. It's not the danger, but it's like the beware, beware, beware. It's the warning, so that you can beware, keep your balance as a Libra, and then it's going to be the end of this chapter, this lesson, as you move forward. Now let's see what we have for the Wisdom of the Oracle card. Oh, Nina's snoring over there. She's on the bed. Nina's right here. My little fur babies. And, the updates on the animals, as you know, Jason had his cancer, which it was prostate cancer. And it was one of those things where the vets had said 1 week to 6 months. And I looked it up, and then if you'd have surgery, it would only extend his life 100 days, and who would be doing that? I mean, who is that for? That wouldn't be for him, for his quality of life. And I was so conflicted because I kept thinking, I don't want to make a rash decision. I don't want to make the unwise decision, maybe, because he was having symptoms, but nothing really. But then that last weekend, he just really went downhill. It was like he was saying, I've been hiding how bad I feel, and he was having all sorts of symptoms from the cancer, and put his little head down on the floor, and I knew that he was tired of putting on a show of how happy he was, or that he wasn't in pain. So I've shared the story about Jason, how he'd been abused, and so we went to a companion so that he could maybe be a companion dog, like go to schools and stuff. But all he wanted to do is be by my side. So we would go to the the hardware store and to, you know, to try to get him to be out in public. And so we had a real bond. So when he crossed over and Gypsy came 2 days before, her spirit was there. I felt it. And so she was guiding him over. And I said to Jason, you may not be physically here, but you can be with me all the time. So I gave him permission for his spirit to be with me as long as he wants, or if that's what he wants. So I envision him and Gypsy in the dog park now, and going, you know, along their walks, because she did come to get him. She came to help him cross over. The cats are living in an orange orchard, and they went to my neighbor. She has 3 cats out there already. She has a barn for them to live in, mice to catch. She goes out every day to feed them, so they're spayed, safe, and they're out there. And Hope had dementia so bad that 2 vets said her quality of life was, so Hope crossed over. So I have Milo, who's like 15 or 16 and on 3 heart pills, and then Nina is with me, and of course Nina just loves wherever she goes and loves everybody she sees. Now, this is for Libra, angels and archangels and spirit guides. And this is the oracle, the wisdom. What is the message or wisdom of the oracle? What is the messages that you have for our Libra for the month of February? And we have loyal heart. You have a lot of support around you, people very loyal to you. You have that support system, your sense of community. Then we have new life. This is a new life for some of you. And you know, you have the world card. That is the end of a chapter. For some of you, it's a new life, a whole new beginning. It's like the springtime. And the things are budding, new growth, new life coming up for you, Libra, a new life, and you actually feel the energy. You're feeling really recharged, like your battery has been recharged. You're getting a lot of, and again, for some of you, you're getting a lot of energy. For some of you, you're like, well, I don't feel it. Look for the new life, and as you say that, say it in a positive way. Rather than, I don't, you know, I have a new life, I don't want whatever it is that you don't want. Okay, so that brings whatever you don't want is going to bring it to you because you're speaking it. So whatever you want to manifest, I have a new life. I have a wonderful job where, and then whatever it is, or I am in a loving relationship, whatever it is that you want in that relationship, or I love myself and I manifest in my life. I am now manifesting in my life, and whatever it is, speak the truth. I am manifesting a wonderful job where I'm appreciated and compensation that more than exceeds my needs. I have money in the bank. I have a home. I have a loving relationship. I am in a loving relationship. Say it as you speak it now. And then yin, which is the feminine of the manifestation. So you've got manifestation cards right here. New life. Okay. Now, also, you know, if you're not a subscriber, consider being a subscriber. It doesn't cost anything. If you like the video, thumbs up. And now we're going to pull these. This is one of my new oracle decks, the Career and Life. And I'm going to pull 3 cards here. Angels and archangels and spirit guides for Libra. What are the cards? What is it for February? For the new life and career. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. And angels and archangels and spirit guides. A little bit different view, isn't it, than I've had from my hallway. And angels and archangels and spirit guides. Here we go. First card is Passage. Your current situation is a means to an end. You are making the uncertain voyage to a new world. Enjoy the discoveries as you go. Yes. So you're ending a chapter. And what did you discover along the way? Passages. Influence. Use your influence for change. You may do public speaking, social videos, or interviews. Your voice and opinions are important. And the final card is, for these, wisdom. You are called to serve as a mentor for someone or as a role model and guide who can show the way. Use your wisdom and experience. You have 3 cards. 2 of them are about showing the way, speaking out. And then the last one is, the passage. Use your current situation a means to an end. You're making the uncertain voyage to a new world. Okay, now we're going to pull the angel card and the Louise Hay card. And my daughter-in-law was nice enough to come over to Portugal to help me back, which is so appreciated when I had the 2 dogs and the 6 bags, and I'm not as strong as I would like to be. So appreciated. She's actually my former daughter-in-law, and she's the mother of my granddaughter, and my granddaughter is the mother of my great-granddaughter. So she was so nice to come to Portugal and to help me to get back. Angels and archangels and spirit guides of the light. And what is the angel card that we have for our wonderful Libra? Here we go, right here. The answer is no. Whatever it is, no. That's interesting. Whatever question you had was no. Let's pull another angel card. Wait. The answer is no and wait. Temperance. Yes, you had the temperance card. So no and wait. Keep your balance. That's the important thing about Libra. So some of you are wondering about something, there's your answer. No and wait. Wait for something better. Someone could be wondering about a relationship, a home, a job. Okay, and the answer is no. Okay, now we're going to pull the Louise Hay card. And angels and archangels and spirit guides for Libra. Angels and archangels and spirit guides. What is the card for Libra? Right here. Here is, I am flexible and flowing. I am open to the new and changing. I am open to the new and changing. Every moment presents a wonderful new opportunity to become more of who I am. I flow with life easily and effortlessly. There, it's about being in the flow. And then your meditation card. The Starlight meditation card for the month. Oh, the card is manifest. Dream deep and ask for what you want. There you go. That's your card, Libra. Manifest. Okay. Thank you so much for your support of the channel. And this will be the last video for you from Portugal. The next time it will be from Las Vegas. So from Portugal today, Nina and I are sending you light and love.